Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Hero Self-Care Moment, and my name's Nicole Traum. Happy Tuesday. We're making it through our week as we go. We are talking this week about self-compassion and loving kindness towards ourselves, and how do we apply that? So I wanted to talk a little bit today about the sort of opposite of loving kindness and self-compassion, and that is self-judgment. And I am number one in the team, self-judgment. It is something that I deal with a lot, and something that my practice of mindfulness has really helped me to tune into. I didn't realize how self-judgmental I was until I started really practicing yoga and started to really turn within. And then I realized all these thoughts, all these things that I was saying to myself, whether I got them from, family members or from school or whatever it was, somehow I latched onto these ideas, and it started to inform a lot of the way of how I live. And so through this practice of mindfulness, I've started to notice these things when I judge myself, how I do it, how it makes me feel. Usually doesn't make me feel really good. And then allowing myself, instead of just ignoring the pain, allowing myself to really find the place where I can start to become more gentle and more kind, starting with myself. And when you start to do that, not only does the self-judgment start to fall away, but then the judgment of others starts to fall away. And the two kind of feed into each other. It's a negative energy. One feeds into the other feeds back. And it starts to become this way of being. And it brings us all down. It brings our energy down. It brings our life down. So as we move today, I want to think about letting ourselves recognize that we're imperfect. And that's okay. We're perfectly imperfect. And that as we start to practice more gentleness and kindness towards ourselves, noticing how that changes. So we'll be really gentle today with our movement, but again, thinking about bringing in that breath, thinking about allowing ourselves to really be kind with what we've got. So let's start here by sitting up nice and tall. And as you sit up tall, bring your feet right underneath you. Feel your spine as it lengthens, and then start to move around in nice slow circles. So just kind of waking up your hips. You can take a couple of deeper inhales and exhales. Good. Feeling your body start to settle into this moment. And then noticing your direction here, you can change and go in the opposite direction. So just going around and around again. That's it. Feeling your energy start to release down. So maybe you woke up this morning and you've already done some things, or maybe you just have that energy from the week starting out. Let your energy start to release down. This is a grounding exercise. And then come on back through center now. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, lift your heart. And as you exhale, you can round and pull your belly in. Moving the spine forward and back. Big inhale and big exhale. Let's do 3 more like that. Big inhale, big exhale. Even feeling some movement all the way down to your seat and your tailbone. Good, one more time. Perfect. And then as you come all the way back up through center, roll your shoulders onto your back. Bring your arms up so that your elbows are about shoulder height. And we're just gonna start to press them back. Squeeze your shoulders onto your back. As I'm doing this, mine's crackling a little, so that's normal. Let yourself breathe into those tight spots, even here into the upper corners of the chest. Good, and now keep your elbows pressing back, your shoulders pressing back. Slide your ears back a little, and then inhale to the right, and exhale to the left. So gentle twist here all the way up through the side body, pressing down through your seat, pressing down through your feet, inhaling in one direction, and exhaling in the other. Let's do 2 more. That's it. Inhale. And exhale, awesome. And then as you come all the way back out, come back and do those circles again. And notice if you opened up anything in the side body or maybe in the lower back or hips. Perfect. We'll come in and change our direction now, just moving round and round. Good, and then come back and inhale as you roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. Exhale as you round, inhaling and exhaling. So just noticing that movement. Practicing kindness even in the way that you move. So if your body's feeling tight, don't force it. Just work with a little bit of repetition and see how things warm up. Good. And then as you come back up, we're gonna sit with our legs out wide now. So coming out with the knees a little bit wider than the chair. Let's take our right elbow down to the right knee and inhale that left arm up and over. Exhale as you bring it back down. So we'll move side to side here. Inhale up and over to the right. Good. Exhaling, coming back through center. Big inhale. That's it. Big exhale. Practicing that kindness, that compassion. So if your arm doesn't go all the way over, just bring it straight up. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. This time as you come up, just hold the arm straight up. You can press into your right elbow, look up towards your left fingertips. Let yourself breathe here as you stretch. Press down through your seat, especially that left seat, to feel the left side body stretch. We'll take 2 more deep breaths here. That's it. And then come on out and bring your left elbow down. Now right arm sweeps up. So inhale it up and over. Exhale it back down. Inhale, coming up and over. Good. Exhaling, releasing down. Keep moving with your breath. Feeling your side body stretch. Feeling it start to open. Let's do 2 more. That's it. Good. And then this last one, as you bring your arm up, just hold it there. You can start to twist and look up towards your right fingertips. Use your left arm to create a little resistance, pressing into that thigh, that knee. 1 more breath. Perfect. And then come all the way back out. Keep your knees apart. I'm sliding out of my chair here. Inhale as you sit up and exhale. Just hinge forward. Feel that stretch into the back body now. The low back, the seat. Inhaling up, exhaling forward. And if you want to add on here, as you inhale, you can reach your arms up and then exhale. Reach them forward, stretching through the back body. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Inhale and exhale. You can either bring your hands to your knees or reach down towards the floor and just rock side to side. Feeling that gentle stretch into the back of the legs, the back of the hips. Let's take another deep breath here. And then slowly roll yourself on up. You can bring your legs back in. Do a couple circles here. Make sure everything's in the right spot. That's it. And then change your direction again, just going round and round. All right, we're going to come on up to standing now. So as you come to standing, scoot forward in your chair. Make sure you're pretty far forward. Leaning forward, bringing your nose over your toes. And then come on up. And as you come up to standing, we'll use the back of the chair here. We're just going to start to stretch the legs out one at a time. So you can step your right leg forward and then bring the left leg back and just start to reach your heel towards the earth. Come on up onto the toes and then press that heel down. That's it. Lifting up, bending deep. Good. Just feeling that stretch. Perfect. 1 more time. Gently feeling those muscles hugging onto the bones, and then we'll switch it out. So other leg goes back. Start by lifting the heel and then pressing that heel back down. Lifting and lowering. That's it. A few more like that. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to step it back forward. So this time you get the right leg forward, the left leg back, or whichever one is fine. Start to bend deep into your front knee. Lift your heart. And then whatever leg is back, you're going to use that same arm and reach it up. Just feeling yourself stretching here. Keep the bend in your front knee. And if you want to go deeper, lean over to the right. Just stretching all the way up through the psoas, to the front of the hip and the belly. Perfect. Good. Come on out. We'll walk back to a down dog. Straightening out the arms and the legs. Moving the hips a little. You can bend and straighten your legs if you'd like. That's it. Good. And then come on back and we'll switch sides. So now we're going to have that left leg forward, right leg back, bending deep into your front knee, getting that back leg super straight and strong. So you want to feel nice and steady here. Then take your right arm up, stretch it up and over to the left. So let yourself bend a little deeper. Let's take 2 more breaths. You've got it. That's it. And then come on out nice and slow. You can walk yourself back to a down dog again, stretching everything out. Moving your hips side to side, breathing nice and full, nice and deep. Take another 2 breaths here. You can even let your head hang down if you'd like. And then we'll come all the way back up and make our way back to our seat. So as you come back to your seat, come in and take a comfortable seat, making sure, especially today, that you can feel your back against your chair. And if you want, if you're home and you have the space, you can actually do this next exercise lying down. So it's up to you. We're going to do a little meditation and kind of follow our breath through our body. So it's always nice to feel that support behind you. So whether you're sitting in your chair or you're on the floor, allow yourself that space to really lean back. And now as you close your eyes, allow yourself to start to settle. Noticing your breath and noticing how you feel. And a lot of times when we close our eyes and we turn within, that's when the self-judgment starts to turn the volume up a little. So as you start to notice these thoughts, these self-judgmental thoughts, see if you can acknowledge them, but then just put them down. Acknowledge the fact that you are not perfect. I am not perfect. You are not perfect. None of us are. And let yourself have a little bit of leeway. This practice of letting go of self-judgment is a difficult one. So know that it might feel a little uncomfortable. It might feel a little tension in your belly or in your jaw or even in your heart center. But see if you can allow yourself that space to let go of the judgment as you notice it. Reminding yourself that you're perfectly imperfect. And then from there, we're going to start to do a little breath work today. As you're laying back or as you're leaning back in your chair, just begin here to bring your awareness to the top of your head. And we'll start by just noticing our breath. So noticing our inhale and noticing our exhale. Letting yourself fill up with your inhale. Letting yourself empty out with your exhale. Feeling your body softening down into your chair or into the earth. And we're going to start to follow our breath, and we're going to start to bring our breath from the top of the head. And then just start to bring your awareness to your third eye. That place right above where your eyebrows meet. Tapping into your internal wisdom. To that which you can see and that which you might not be able to see. And then bringing your awareness to your throat. Bringing the breath there, bringing your focus there. Giving yourself permission here to speak your truth. Bringing your awareness now to your heart center. Allowing yourself that place of balance between giving and receiving love. Most especially when it comes to yourself. And then bringing your awareness now to the place above your belly button. To your internal power and strength. Breathing into that space, emptying it back out. And then bringing your awareness now to your low belly, to your creativity, to your inner flow. Bringing your awareness there, bringing your breath there. And then lastly, bringing your awareness down to the bottom of your tailbone, to your root. Breathing all the way down. Exhaling all the way back up, feeling yourself starting to get more comfortable in your imperfect body, in your imperfect self. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. And then bringing yourself back to the present moment. You can rub your hands together, wiggle your toes a little, just let yourself notice and feel. This practice of letting go of self-judgment is a big one, right? So we hope in ways that this flows into all the different areas of our lives. So as we close today, we bow to each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. We will be back tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. So hope to see you then. Please feel free to share this with your friends and come back and watch it again. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.